Okay, we're doing a battery swap on a 2013 Dodge Journey. So here's what we do, guys. You got to take the tire off. I'm going to slide that under here with the nuts in there so nothing gets lost, and if the jack fails, the tire will catch it. Next, we have to take this corner panel off. So there's some clips in here. Okay guys, these are pretty simple. You pull these out, this little insert, and then this comes right out, and what that does is it extends the jaws there so that it sets in there pretty tight, and that's all you got to do to loosen them. And I think there's 4 of these, 3 or 4. Okay, and these tabs are pretty straightforward. You just apply a little bit of pressure and they just snap right out, just like that. Pretty easy. So that's loose right there. Okay guys, so now that I got the wheel well off, now I'm up into the battery, and this is the fun part. You can see the negative terminal, positive terminal, and this is the brace that holds it in place. So this is fun the way they did this. Okay, so after you gotten this nut off the top, drop this right out the bottom, and then that'll loosen all this up. Okay guys, so this holds the battery in, and it goes right in this hole, and it kind of sits just like that. So you got to turn it. It really sucks to get that out, so they didn't give you any room. This is real similar. It slides in there same way, turns, and you gotta drop those out. So this is where the battery is. This is your battery sensor that hooks up to the negative terminal. So you got to take this screw off, which is a 10 millimeter, and this screw off, which is a 13 millimeter. And there you go. There's your battery, and it is out. Now it's time to get the other one and put it in. Okay guys, set your battery in, bring your brace down. This apparatus with your battery sensor, and it has the battery sensor and the negative terminal all in one, and I'm not connected to the positive, so I don't have to worry about getting a short. And you want a 10 millimeter right there to that bolt that goes on to the negative terminal. Not a lot of room to work with, guys. Okay guys, this is next. Now this is where you got to be really careful, because once you get the battery hooked up, you do not want to hit the side of anything metal in here. You got your nut tightened down for the negative, so negative's connected, and now here's your positive, but you definitely don't want to hit anything. Now that you've got the battery hooked up, you don't want to connect to anything metal in here, so you got to be really careful. That's another 10 millimeter right there. Just be careful when you're doing it. There we go. Guys, last stage to get the battery itself hooked up. This 10 millimeter nut that will hold your battery in place, and this is a good battery. Les Schwab was gonna charge me $100 to put this thing in, and they were gonna charge me another $70 more than this battery. And Weimart makes a superior battery to Les Schwab, so I was glad to not pay them any more money. Hey guys, the battery is in. Now to just put the wheel panel back on and the tire. Let's try it guys before I put the wheel back on. More money. Oh man, Well, that's it, guys. It's done. It sucked. That was way too much work to fix a battery, to replace a battery, guys. Way too much. You know, guys, this is the kind of questions I ask when I go to a dealership or anywhere I'm going to buy a car from. You know, not about airbags or air conditioning or bells and whistles. Can I maintain it? And I hate this kind of stuff. This is why I'll stick with my old Ford Ranger. Alright, guys, the journey is done. Just got the battery replaced by not going to less slob. I think I saved, let me see, 70, I saved $170 by doing it myself. Now that I understand it, I could probably get the whole thing done in 45 minutes. That's still ridiculous for the time it would take to change a battery. It shouldn't take 10 minutes to do that.